Hi guys, Taurus, welcome back. All right, this is going to be what I'm calling an abstract storyline, an abstract storytelling. The deck that I'm using, I will only be reading in the upright, by the way. And we'll just see where the storyline takes us today, shall we? So, I'm going to get one more here before we jump on into this. We're on the precipice of something happening here. Possibly in the realm of combining our energy with another individual, that we're moving into that. So we have a 10 of Wands, which then shifts us right into the Ace of Wands. So this is like a story that begins with, if we have had, a painful ending, if we'd been recovering from, relationships that didn't work out, we're pretty much there at this point, and something new is about to light up our world. You see, the universe is bringing this torch in to literally light her up. The hard times are over. The hurt, the burdens, the memories of the past, all those things are being replaced by this newfound like interest and passion for someone fresh, someone new. That, or it's reigniting a spark between two people. We have next to that the Three of Cups, but this Three of Cups is representing the moment between the Three to the Four of Cups. So we have almost, I think there's going to be some regret that it took this long to either rekindle a connection or to choose a new partnership. There is a little bit of like, man, I slept on this for too long. Why didn't I do this sooner? I mean, Taurus, this is looking like somebody is really either wanting to rekindle things with you that they're realizing like they should have taken this action a long time ago, or this is a new person and it's like, man, I wish that I had gotten over my ex sooner. So this can be read in either direction. We move right into the King of Wands, and the King of Wands also is representing that, you notice how we have a child here holding this woman's hand. The King of Wands is, I mean, this is somebody passionate, right? We've seen passion already. I think this is a really significant card to say that the difficult times are over and we have this new flame, this new spark coming into our lives. But with the King of Wands, this is somebody who is warm-hearted, who is open, who is ready, willing, and able. It's as if they are approaching someone who's standing here in the doorway, opening the door, saying, yes, come in. Like, I welcome you here, you and your child. This could be specific for those who have a child, maybe like a single parent or somebody. But it's like Taurus, whoever this is, whether it represents the Taurus or it represents the person the Taurus is going toward, there is this welcoming energy. And it could be extremely, like, they're not just welcoming in the Taurus, but they're excited that the Taurus also has, a child. It's maybe this is someone who wanted to be a parent themselves. So if you're bringing in a child, awesome. That, or it simply is representing this, like, our world is about to change. This is someone who's envisioning all of the wonderful things that the two of you can do together, simple things, complex things. It's like, I'm so excited to have the Taurus entering into my life, because now, I can go to those Saturday markets, holding your hand. I used to go alone. Now I get to go with you. I used to do all kinds of things solo that I'll now have a partner to do these things with. It's like someone is envisioning all of the subtle and significant life changes that they get to experience with a partner beside them. Again, this could be the Taurus envisioning this, but I feel like the King of Wands is always somebody very warm-hearted, very, doesn't mean that they have to be a fire sign, but could be a Leo, Sag, Aries. It's more important to me that we're talking about the warmth and the acceptance and the projection, because we also have that child there. We have that Page of Wands present. The projection of how things are going to change and how wonderful it's going to be. This is someone who's excited about all of these things. We have the Two of Coins. It goes to the Three of Coins. I really feel like over and over, and this card is representing very much equality and harmony. In this case, it's also representing, equal rights, voting rights for females. So we're talking about the suffrage movement, right? And the Two of Pentacles can talk about either juggling, or it talks about finding harmony, finding balance. Obviously, we have the infinity symbol above, but you notice we're going from the 2 to the 3. So it's the transition phase. Again, maybe this is the excitement that somebody has that, you know what, we're going to be in a relationship. And I'm so excited because there is a third party involved. It's your child. You know, we keep kind of getting a message that there is a child here. Doesn't have to be a human child. It can be someone's dog. It can be, whatever the two of you are going to be, like, both equally as invested in. That's one of the key components here, is that this is someone who is respectful of you. You are respectful of them. The two of you are in excellent harmony together, and what you want to cooperate and collaborate on, you agree on that aspect as well. This is one of those relationships where there's there could also be a really powerful meeting of the minds. It could have to do with, this is talking beyond just like a romantic situation, and talking about like the mindset of two individuals. Your views on many things in this world can be very similar. So it's a great, like, you balance each other out really well. You collaborate intellectually as much as, and this could be about the workforce. This could be things that you do together, or causes that you support together. Very nice, because this is all about two people that are in harmony, in unison. It might have taken a long time for these two to actually be able to come together. I'm feeling like this is a new partnership that is like kind of off the charts, unless it is something that is being rekindled. We're going to go back in just a minute and ask what happened before the 10 of Wands, because I'm still trying to determine if this is an old partnership being rekindled, where the two are getting on the same page, and the only thing we regret is that we didn't get back together sooner, or we didn't work out things sooner, or it's a new relationship. We have the Lovers that takes us right to the Chariot. You see even the wheel of the Chariot here. Again, we see a child. Very interesting. This is full steam ahead. This is like, we have this passion. Remember that flame that we started? We've grown that flame into a whole bonfire. And I keep feeling like this could be one of those, this could represent a couple where you're both always interested also in like doing things that are outdoorsy, your campers, your hikers, your, and maybe like homesteaders, farmers, like people that want to do things that get them like a lot of outdoor activities, and a lot of like community-based things as well. We see these individuals outdoors, like in a really, like a very powerful sense of freedom. Like personal freedom and equality are super important here in the most like beautiful ways, because it's like there's this element of like being at one with nature. So the inner nature of ourselves feels really free and open to express ourselves and be supported by, be really heard and supported. And I think that that's one of the driving forces that moves this connection forward, that makes it feel like, wow, not only are we in sync and harmony with, how we feel about each other, our excitement about like intertwining our lives, but also the excitement about how we're moving forward. What are we going to do next? This is a couple that could have big plans. This partner could match Taurus's deeper desires for what they want their life to look like. And it's like, wow, we're on the same page. We see us building and growing something. We have a spark that we're turning into a full-on fire, and the fire always represents creation. So we are moving forward to create more love between us, but also possibly, the image of the world that we want to live in, that would be really healthy and really beautiful. And like, we both share that same perspective. So let's go back before the 10 of Wands though, right? So there were difficulties. What happened before? Because I'm still trying to determine. We had a 3 of Swords that took us to the 4 of Swords. We had the Moon that brought us to the Sun, and we had the Fool that brought us to the Magician. I gotta say, this is someone that we meet after having had great heartbreak that we healed from, after we had lots of confusion that became clarity, and after we had like, on one hand, I can just blindly say, well, I don't know what the universe is going to give me. Or I can start to say, the universe has given me a lot of gifts. One of them is my intellect. One of them is my intuition. Why don't I combine those and I start to manifest what I want? So we are turning our abilities that we naturally have into skills that we consciously utilize. That's the major change. So I'm not surprised to see that, to get us to where we are now, this spark, this flame. I feel like someone like Taurus, maybe it was not that you ever deserve to be hurt or wounded. No one deserves that. But there was a heartbreak prior to this connection that actually served an incredible purpose. The incredible purpose. And if you notice, in all three of these, we have the moon and sun being very prominent, right? We have the sun in two cards. We have the moon in two cards. The sun and the moon is the masculine and feminine energy. It is the like the perfect balance also of the divine feminine and divine masculine. I almost feel as if being heartbroken by the wrong person helped push us into healing, even maybe something creative, writing, manifesting through really deeply thinking about, what do I want? I'm not focusing on the heartbreak. I'm focusing on, what do I want next? Why was I with someone that wasn't my right person? Well, that was the mystery that I needed to solve. There is an action here of gaining clarity that maybe I hadn't asked for the right person. Maybe I was thinking that the universe just, like, we're just kind of, well, in this case, he's just kind of floating. But in fact, now we're taking a more active role in what we want to manifest. And I think that's why we are calling in what we want, and the universe is answering. That's what this gigantic torch is coming down. The universe has heard you say, can I not just meet somebody that's, like a little bit close to what it is that would really match me? And the universe is like, oh, what is it that you wanted to match with? Oh yeah, no problem. I can whip that up for you in a jiffy. I just didn't know what it was you were looking for. You were kind of open before and hadn't like placed your order with the universe. So as we place our order, all of a sudden, the only thing we have is like, man, why didn't I say this before? I feel like this could have been, the Taurus is definitely calling this in, but it's also like the universe is gifting it to you, but it's because you're really ready for it. But whoever this person is, this is somebody who I want to go one more time on that King of Wands. Doesn't matter if it's a masculine or a feminine, but we have somebody, we have an Ace of Wands that goes to the 2. So there's that ace again. There's the hand of the universe once again. This person was in the exact same boat. This person also has thought in their mind, God, why can't I meet somebody that matches me? This King of Wands has the same flame. I feel like these two, whoever this is that you match up with, man, the two of you carry the same passion for each other. This is like, and maybe that's what this person had asked for, is like, why can't I meet somebody who is equally as passionate about me as I am about them? I know that I feel like this person had to make choices themselves about what direction to confidently go, what kind of partner to call in, and it's you. In these cards, I don't know. I feel as if you notice here, she's kind of turned back around, like surprised. You may be a little bit surprised at how quickly you wind up meeting someone, but they seem to be staring right at you. So this could be a situation where someone sees you before you see them. It could be a bit of a shocker, a bit of a surprise when you meet this person. Maybe it's like I feel this weird, like you're walking down a hallway and one person, like, you kind of glance back over because it's like, who is that? And this person has been like staring at you as they were walking right towards you. It's one of those things where it's like there's a connection immediately. Again, the universe is like, well, yeah, you both asked for this. All I had to do was, bring it in, make it so that the two of you could cross paths. Very beautiful, very well matched, and very it's interesting because it still feels like a surprise that you find each other. And both of these cards represent people being outdoors also. We have a beach and we have kind of like a mountainy scene. So interesting enough that, or maybe you've seen each other once before. Maybe it's your favorite spot on the beach that you go to and you've seen somebody out there a couple times walking, or by themselves, and you're like, haven't I seen that person? This may be like, it's a recognition moment. That's what I would say. This person is recognizing you just as you are recognizing them. So very beautiful. Anyway, Taurus, I'm going to leave that one there. What an awesome reading for you. All right. I absolutely adore you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for liking this video. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It's the only way my channel can grow. It's the only way I can continue to do this. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Bye, guys.